I'd like to imagine that the vortex of evil that's unleashed in the trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie is not full of ghosts, but all the angry, butthurt comments from the official trailer reveal a few days ago. Seriously, guys, we have a new Ghostbusters movie coming out, and the like to dislike bar looks like this. These aren't Ghostbusters. Girls aren't supposed to be Ghostbusters. Where's Bill Murray? Man, shut the fuck up. One can't even begin to swim through this sea of sexist bullshit because we're drowning in salt. Well, let it be I who becomes the proverbial Moses to spread the sea. So let me get this straight. This movie is going to be terrible because all the Ghostbusters are females. So, are we apparently against having females be the main character? Can we not have badass females? That's interesting. Didn't I recall recently with a certain movie called Mad Max, you all had the same exact freaking bullshit excuse? Ew, we can't have females in our manly movies doing all the things a man could. Females are good for only one thing and one thing only, being love interest and damsels in distress. Charlize Theron's character, Furiosa, I believe, in Mad Max, kicked a lot of ass. Now, I don't think that's a problem. It's awesome that we get to have females kicking the shit out of guys. So that's actually also really funny because I believe some of the action heroes that we praised back in the day, here's some names. Sarah Connor from Terminator 2 and Ellen Ripley from Aliens. Yeah, females who kick ass. Who are the main characters? Shut the fuck up. And also we have, Melissa McCarthy as one of the main characters. She's just a subject of the chubby girl stereotypes. Hey guys, look, I'm fat, I like food, woo-to-do. Yeah, that's all you think that she's been reduced to as a stereotype. Melissa McCarthy is actually a kind of funny actress. If you look at her most recent movie, I think, Spy? She did a really good job of that, handling the main character and making it look good. You don't have to be, playing up the whole stereotype that you're chubby or whatever to make it work. I think Kung Fu Panda tried that, and they made it work because they didn't overdo it. It's not your one defining trait. I think a word that'll fit here is flanderize, maybe? I don't know. Speaking of not giving things a chance, this is also interesting, because I recall, since we're going to jump a little bit to a different genre, superhero movies here, everybody had a fucking hissy fit when Jared Leto as the Joker got announced. And people are still having that, but they haven't seen it to judge it. So how about we go off of something that they were very much against, but then decided to turn around on it? Heath Ledger as the Joker, for example. Everybody had a fucking... God, there's not even a word to describe the fit, the tantrum that these fucking people had when Heath Ledger was announced to be the Joker. And isn't it funny that whenever I mention, who is the greatest Joker of all time, there's a little bit of a debate, but a certain, Mr. Heath Ledger is still mentioned. Y'all hated him being the Joker at first, but then you started to love him. So maybe you should give this a chance. And if that's not enough, Michael Keaton as Batman is another good example. Everybody didn't want Michael Keaton to be Batman, but hey, it worked out. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Oh my god, that's the best current example we have. Everybody hated Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds ruined Green Lantern and R.I.P.D. and all these other movies. I love how people are eating their words now and saying Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is God. Going back a bit on not giving things a chance, Chris Hemsworth is going to be in this movie. Freaking Thor is going to be playing the secretary part that Janine had in the original Ghostbusters movie. Everybody's saying, oh, that's reverse sexism. Oh, this movie is being gender bent so we can just expose all these little things that we never noticed before. Chris Hemsworth was in the trailer for about maybe 5-10 seconds, give or take. We don't know how he's going to be, so shut the fuck up. If that's not good enough for you, well, apparently, this movie is gonna ruin my childhood. I liked it better when Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and all these other characters were painted. You're ruining my childhood. Hollywood's been ruining your childhood for you and everyone else for years, and that's not gonna fucking change no matter how many goddamn petitions you sign. This movie is about bringing Ghostbusters to the modern crowd. I understand that. If they want to do that, cool. But I also remember that the last time they tried to modernize, or at least try to broaden the demographic of Ghostbusters, we had Extreme Ghostbusters. And that turned out pretty well, I thought. But Hollywood has not had a very good track record of modernizing things. Exhibit A, Fan 4 Stick. I don't even need to go into this, just look what they fucking did to that. We live in an age where some of the most popular things right now are reboots and remakes and sequels, and it's hard to find original ideas. Yet when we incorporate original ideas into something from the past in a new way, suddenly that's a bad thing. Now, let's use the proton packs for an example. Everyone's all pissy about that. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Like, looking at the proton packs right here, is there really that big of a difference if they do the same thing? Now they have like pistols and like a shotgun or whatever. Cool. Maybe that's something different. Oh, maybe I could try and make my case for like the Star Wars crossguard lightsaber. That's another lovely discussion and a fucking half right there. And then, of course, we have to go right down to the little nitty-gritty details with the theme song being remixed. Theme songs get remixed all the fucking time. I'm sure everybody who is complaining secretly has the Living Tombstones remix on their iPod, so don't even try. Don't even try here. And besides, if you don't like that, again, Extreme Ghostbusters, that was a pretty decent remix too. Oh, but then, we come to the cherry on top, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, this new one is racist. Exactly how? I don't follow. The lovely black female lady they have chosen to fit into Ernie Hudson's character's shoes, I think does a pretty good job. In the original movie, Ernie Hudson's character was just there to, get a job. He didn't really know what was going on. In this looks like she's going to be useful. She knows about New York, she wants to help, and she's a badass! She fucking slaps the shit out of a ghost twice. This bitch don't front. She don't even mess around, and I think that's a really good thing. But again, we can't have badass female characters. Oh, remember, black female ladies are only supposed to be the sassy types, the head swivelers, and they can only be there for one thing. Girlfriend? Yeah. No, that's not how it is, and I really hope this movie does a good job of breaking that stereotype in fucking half like Bane did to Batman. My point is, we only have one trailer here. The like to dislike bar astounds me. The comment section fucking astounds me. But then again, this is our culture today, where we want things to stay the same. Well, I'm sorry, but the dreaded word change has to happen in order for us to keep going. As much as I would love to see the same thing, with the original actors returning, one of them sadly has passed away, so that point's kind of in the, kind of can't work. But if you really want a true Ghostbusters 3 experience, just get the video game. As glitchy as it is, at least that's the closest thing you'll have to a true Ghostbusters 3. I'm just gonna go there, I'm going to enjoy it for what it is, because I love Ghostbusters and I want to see what they do with this. I'm optimistic towards it. So I'm gonna tell people right now to take off the sexist goggles and take off the racist goggles and get off your fucking high horse and just enjoy the movie. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to go and complain about how the new Power Rangers look like they're ready to film the next season of Dawson's Creek, because that's how I live life, right on the edge.